Peace. Tapping in. Hold up, y'all. Let me see if I'm not even connected. Hold on. My bad, y'all. My mic not hooked up. Do I got action now? Okay. Mic check. Y'all can hear me now? Wait a second. Hold on. What we doing? Mic check. Oh, no. Boy, this cold. Y'all can hear me now? Okay, they said they can hear me now. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Chunky says up. Chunk them shits up. Oh, man, they cold. I just had I was trying to make sure my joint, hold on, I don't like this. The homie Nate Bailey bought me a card, man, and I would. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I figure it out when the show over with. But shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Let me get over here. Share the video out, y'all. Let me get over here, share that myself.
Hi, I'm your Sherwin.
And jump on that like button too. I'm gonna be real. I wasn't gonna go live, but I said, man, they need it. They need it live, man. I ain't gonna lie. I said they need it. It's been crazy too. And the Pan-Africans can't make a title, can't do a show without seeing Indian or Elbow. further confirmation that they have reached a pinnacle, a peak. And after you go up, there's only one place to go, and it's down. If you look around, a lot of these Pan-African content creators can't even get 100 people in the chat now. And those who can, their numbers are even low. And so now I guess it's, let's try to, because they tried to do it and just speak on topics concerning them, but I mean, the people have heard them 1,000 times. Yanetta, what's up with it? Come give me a hug, man. How you doing? Chicken South Mile in the building. Shout out to the homie New Fat Boy, Empress in the building. TD, the homie Blasio, Shrugs in the building. Dosey Do, the homie Jarrell in the building. Girly girl, H time. Girly girl, how tall are you? Cause you talk a lot of noise. You talk a lot of noise. How tall are you, girly girl? 5'2"? I guarantee you she 5'2", 5'1", 5'2". I guarantee it. DJ Sim say City over there begging for donations. 5'3". I knew it. I knew you was a little something. You just talk too much noise. Ain't gonna back none of it up. Dimples, what's up with it, Jesse? Turn up what time? Jesse, I hope you got the bags packed for Mexico. She said, I am good at talking noise, but are you good at backing it up? Is you good at backing it up? Shout out to the homie, Ink. What's grooving with you? What's cracking with it, cuzzo? Shout out to my cousin Junior the Truth in the building. He said, girly is a little moist. Yeah, she a little. Oh, she said, I can. Oh, she said she can bag it up. Junior, she in Illinois too. Talking like Ohio, far from Illinois. He say tapping in, showing support. Southwest H-Town in the building. Where you from on the West? Shout out to the West, man. Where you from on the West, man? Shout out to all the grooves out there on the West. Yeah, man. Shout out to all the grooves out there on Southwest, man. The homie Reggie Adams in the building. What up, though? Man, we got A-Leaf in the building, man, in a real way. A-Leaf in the building, man. Shout out to Max O'Cream, man. Max O'Cream came out there to Lakewood, man. Shot a video with some of the grooves out there. Ain't nothing smoother than the Hoover, my nigga. Nothing smoother than the Hoover. Yeah, and the Laws ended up pulling up, man. A lot of the homies got fed time off their case because they had burners and it was next to a school. Yeah, shout out to Southwest, man. A-Leaf in the real way. Hey, you know the A-Leaf store? Hey, you know what the A-Leaf store is? Yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. My people them, man. A-Leaf Ali. My nigga A-Leaf Ali, man. He a boxer out there. Shout out to the homie, man. On the A-Leaf store, man. Yeah, man. Real good people them. Real good people them, man. In a real way. Shout out to them. He said, yeah, my studio was down the street. Okay, on Kirkwood. All right. Yeah, man, the homie Indian Ken in the building, man. He out there off the West, man. Paul McGlory, what's up with it? Paul, where you at, man? Port Arthur. Think Paul out there, Port Arthur. I think that's Joe 47. Paul Bowman, Port Arthur. Owens. I know he's somewhere out there in that way. Yeah, Texas in the building, man, in a real way. Y'all gonna make me jam some screw. I ain't even want to jam no screw or nothing or play with the algorithm today, man. Y'all gonna turn up, man, and have me on some screwing here, man. We got Southwest 80, man. I might go row. Early in the morning, I daydream because I'm locked down. And I can't help but to think when I was in age time, yeah, man, in the real way. So the Pan Africans going live, man, and they can't survive without this Indian Abo movement. It ain't no question who got the juice. We ain't got to do that. There ain't no question about who got the juice. They say Umar Johnson. Yeah, haters got me wrong. Hold on, man. Turn up. Dayton, Ohio in the building, man. It was somebody over here the other day, Junior, that was coming out of they wasn't in Dayton, they was in another part of Ohio. We were looking for you, trying to get you to stamp it. Yeah, shout out to Empress, man. St. Louis in the building. We're gonna be out there next year. He say top sauce the White was on Real Life Street Star. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't watch the video, but you know they was doing the shorts, and I seen a little clip on the short. So yeah, I did see that. I don't know what that was about, but shout out to them. I said, damn, they Real Life Street Stars know who Sarnetta is. Yeah, but I ain't check out the whole thing. I just saw a little clip. She was talking about like polygamy, something like that. But shout out to Real Life Street Stars, man. Shout out to Dallas. Ember say when I stayed in Houston, I stayed off the north on Richie and Rankin. Yeah, I know what Rankin it. Hey, you know what? I used to stay over there. But I stayed in man, what's the name of them joints? All right, so if you exit Richie, so before you exit Richie, you got Altix. Yeah, you gonna exit Altix right there. Then you got Richie next. You know what I'm saying? Truck stop. What was that little movie tavern? You feel me? See, now you go over there. Now they got Olive Garden, Buffalo Wild Wings. Man, they have so many restaurants. It look totally different over there now. Richie, it look totally different now. She said, "Oh, and Antoine, shout out to Acres Home. You was in the hood then. Antoine, you know about Burns Barbecue then. Yeah, you in Acres Shaker. You know about Burns Barbecue. I had my hands in plugging that interview up. Frequency. What you mean when you say that? He said she wasn't talking about shit. He said I had my hands in plugging that interview. How you do that? Frequency. You need to get us on that then. Yeah, man. Come on now. You need to get us on that then. Frequency. I don't know if you're Indian, Aboriginal, Pan African or what school of thought. But if you got plays, if you can make plays like that, yeah, you need to get us on the Real Life Street Star. And they from Dallas. They can't trick me. I'm gonna go in there and the whole set gonna be Indian when I leave up out of there. Yeah, everybody gonna be Indians. And know it. Everybody gonna, yeah. Nah, that not Dallas. That's too easy. Texas, that's too easy. All these niggas Indians out here in Texas, that's too easy. Indian, Louisiana, nigga, I'm gonna get you. Dallas, your people them coming out of Shreveport, Jefferson, Jasper, yeah, y'all coming out of y'all Indian. They can't. That's easy work. Shout out to the homie Noble Big Bag. Say just copy new book. Appreciate that, fam. Man, orders went out Monday, yesterday, and we're gonna do some more tomorrow. I had trouble with Geechee. So I need him to check his. The homie Spody. Hey, y'all, let's get over 100 likes. Let's get the likes up. I'm born here. And if somebody else, those four, something was wrong with the information y'all put down. So if y'all hit this video, check it out. He said, I'm American Indian, my guy. Okay, turn up then. So do you do like interview? Cause I see you got frequency production. You like a camera guy or something like that? Where you from, family? You out of Texas? Man, we really needed somebody to come down there to Mexico with us, bro, and film the event. We really could make it into like a documentary, like, you feel me? He said, I know the person who arranged Sinetta in the park coming down here assisted with that. Okay, that's a bit. Yeah, okay, so you do like yeah. I think that'll be live, man. We go down there and so the homie Dane, he said he might come. Sister T wanted to come, Miss Calloway. And you know, I know they gonna be vlogging, you know what I'm saying? So we a couple days out. I will show y'all the new shirts and the new merch and all that. But we'll do that once that day come. But yeah, I just couldn't help but to notice, man, all of the hatred. Every day somebody call themselves trying to debunk an Indian. I guess that's the thing now. You know, in order to be official, you gotta debunk what the Indians are saying. And I'm gonna be honest. There is not a scholar out here today. There's not a scholar out here today who possess the skills and the research to debunk what's going on. I want people to understand that this is not a movement, right? This is not an idea. We're strictly talking about our story. This is not an idea. This is not a movement, bro. This is who you are. This is who you've been waking up all your life is. It's no gimmick. It's no handbook that you can read. It's no one size fit all. And all of those elements together make it so beautiful. Those elements together make it so powerful. How can you box the unseen? How can you box with the unseen? It forces you not to, for all these people who trying to debunk something. Why we never seen you guys in like a major debate debunking these things? We never seen you guys in he said, I own a media production company in Port Arthur, and you from Texas, and you out of Port Arthur. Oh man, yeah. Now we got to make that work, man. That's PA, man. Shout out to the triangle, man. Shout out to the triangle, man. So yeah, man, we definitely, man. All right, it's some things we want to do down here, man. Especially like media wise, man. You know, coming into next year, you know, we want a lot of visuals. We want to put it out. You know, we want to put a lot of visuals out, man, and let the world see what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Prairie View, TSU, U of H, Sam, SFA, you feel me? Wiley. Yeah, man, we trying to hit we trying to hit all of those joints. You feel me? Grambling, Southern, LSU. Yeah, we trying to go down there, man. Alabama A&M. Yeah, we want to go. We want to go on the tour, man. We want to go to Clark. We want to go down. We want to come up to Howard. While they all out there, you know what I'm saying? And and really come, put up our tents. We got good food, we got good giveaways, and we need the footage. We want a crew on deck. You know what I'm saying? While we actually, we go around and talk to the people. So man, those are type of that's the division. Bayou Classic, come on now, like that's a must. Cause then you gonna get them together. You gonna get them together with the Bayou Classic. And there ain't gonna be nothing but Indians out there. I'm talking about coming from all backwoods and little small towns. Backwoods and small towns. So yeah, no. 2024, we finna turn up a little. We gonna turn it up another notch. We turn it up another notch. What's up with it, Tweety? Jessica said, y'all gonna come to Memphis? I want to come to Memphis. You know who reached out to me from Memphis? Jessica. Duke. Duke Deuce. Jessica, Miss Jessica La. Yeah, the homie Paul, he out there. Wait, man, we got Joe 47 out there. What you call him out of Beaumont? Nene, she out of Beaumont. See, they go Joe 47 right there. All them frequency, all y'all like the out there triangle down there, man. TD say BCU start out by repping the merch. We finna get the hoodies. What's up with it, Big Dog Philly? The hoodies about to come. And we going on embroidery patch. You getting it all stitched up, BCU. On the hoodie, we got the Jaguar head. Hold on, let me take a picture. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now this one mine. This is my airplane gear. Well, he go to shirts. Cause we got socks and everything, man. Let me see. Let me find the hoodie. And I'll show y'all that. These are shirts for the BCU Mexico trip. Y'all don't know what we went through yesterday. Lord have mercy. Yesterday was crazy. Shout out to the girls, man. They keep it together. Shout out to the sisters. They keep it together. Yesterday got a little wild. Your boy woke up thugging. All right. I thought I had my joint on there though. With it all put together. But it's cool. So let me send this to myself. And I'm gonna give you a sample, the example. And I'll show y'all the shirts, the merch that we got for this trip. It said, maybe it be my feed. Be right back. Who are you, buddy? And who cut your hair? Who are you, dude? And where did you get that? Brody? Who's your barber? All right, let me take this down and we're gonna share our screen. She said, but she get y'all ass out of here. She said, I know a Duke out of Woodville. So nah. Man, I'm talking about the Duke Deuce. He from Memphis. He be dancing and hold on, I gotta get a clip because he was on there saying he was indigenous. Shout out to the homie TP2 Live. Let me try to pull him up. Yeah, so he did an interview and they asked him and he told them, "Nah, I'm indigenous. No, he was saying that people from Memphis was Indians. And you know what? I think that was on the Say Cheese interview. I think he was on Say Cheese TV, and he said something, and Duke Deuce told him, "Nah, I'm from Memphis. We indigenous. We indigenous people. We Indians." And so okay, this is him. He do them dances. He a big old nigga, but he know how to. He be juking and shit. Yeah, he a big old nigga, but he know how to do the juke like y'all do down there. Yeah, big old nigga, nimble nigga. That nigga should have played tight end. Oh, yeah, that nigga should have played tight end or something, man. That nigga got footwork. But I'm gonna show you this picture of the homie. I need that clip, y'all. If somebody can go through the video and tell me if I'm gonna show y'all what video it is, and I need somebody to go through there and find a little clip for me when he was speaking on being indigenous. Hold on, let me show you.
As opposed to, I feel like everybody else get the respect and the.
So I think it come in around this part.
Why
So this the guy right here, mama.
I'm just boring. Like, it's watered down.
Boring as fuck.
I feel like everybody just like.
So this him. But in his interview, because right here he came out, he was like he big on.
Yo, with me, bro, I'm big on history, right?
So he gonna, he talk about how he big on history, and the brother say he indigenous, and man, he hit me up. He had tapped in on the Instagram post, bro. He bought the new book. He hit me and was like, "Hey, bro, I bought your book. You feel me?" And he tapping in, man. So we gonna put him together something, and we gonna send it to him. Y'all know Treese down there in Tennessee, so we gonna get Treese to pull up and give him a box, Bellagio said, I seen it on TikTok. Say he look like Mo 3. He do look like Mo, huh? Mo got a little drewski, but he do look like Mo. Like he do look like Mo. Shout out to 3. But say he cool people. Met him once in down south in Mississippi. Ab the truth say. Yeah, the homie tapped in, man. He bought the book and everything, man. So we're gonna send him a BCU package, man, for this year over with. You feel me? And man, she said, no, I never seen him, but he looked like he may be some kin. Hold on, let me put you up there. Let me see how you look. Just say he might be some kin. What part of Memphis you from? Yeah, so yeah, the homie he tapping in, man. We got a few people tapping in, man. And so next year we're gonna get them visuals together, like we were just saying. We want to go to these colleges, bro. We want to go tap in, touch the people. You feel me? We want to step out and go. Nah, we don't need no security, man. Telling you, we be strapped every time, bro. So y'all, please don't mistake it. The women and everything, they got gun licenses. They got a license to kill the women and everything. So please do not trip out. Because we are not a religious organization. We are none of the above. We ain't none of that. We ain't government produced. Nah, that ain't none of that. This is real grassroots. Nah, this is real grassroots right here. Yeah, Junior say security. What Junior? I said, Kerry hit them folks. Kerry popped the bottle of champagne. The cork hit somebody's car. I said, man, he gonna have us out here fight. Junior say, we ain't doing no fighting. We shooting. We got to New Orleans. Somebody gotta love New Orleans, man. Somebody let us park in their yard. We didn't even know them. That's how rich, man. Shout out to New Orleans, bro. We didn't even know them people, man. They let us park in their yard. And we had a lot of cars, nigga. We parking on the grass. They ain't Stanley out for what's it called, man. Let us park on the grass, and there was a lot of us. And man, we had AK-47s there. Oh, nah, man. It was a lot of guns out there, bro. Roderick had on bulletproof vests. Not just got guns and don't know how to use them, bro. Nah, these niggas trained soldiers. So now, man, do not mistake it playing with us, man. Nigga, I said an AK-47. It was an AR-15. Had an AR-15 down there with us in New Orleans, and the women had pistols on them. Real talk, in their name. Now, nigga, don't run up on BCU. We it's gonna be some wild west shit. Crack off in this hoe. We gonna get active. We gonna knock you down. Yeah, we ain't doing no tussling. Nigga ain't even got on no drawers. Nigga ain't got on no socks or drawers. Nigga, I'm not out here finna be doing no tussling with you, nigga, man. Nigga, I paid too much money for this outfit. Nigga, I wish you would put your hands on me, nigga. Nigga, I got on lotion and cologne, and nigga, I'm a pretty nigga. Nigga, I wish you would, nigga. I'ma shoot you in your face, man. Nigga, I'm telling you. It'll fuck around and find eye season. Turn up. Yeah, this still the Wild West. It's still the Wild West. So the Pan-Africans can't do a video. Pan-Africans can't get over 100 in the chat. The momentum's gone. Can someone please tell me where they're even mustering up the energy or the motivation to even come out here and speak at this time when it is very, very apparent that they lost the war, that it is over with, it has gotten out of hand. Where's their backup coming from? Who are the leaders? Who are their greatest men? Today, all of that is in question. This powerhouse, and that includes the elders and everything, because I'll whoop one of them too. Man, I break one of them elders up out their community. I don't listen, man. Ain't no feel sorry game. You get in that cage, you leaving out on the stretcher. No, not for this America. Say, man, either you gonna get out the way, Jack. Ain't no merging the two. Ain't no okay where the Africans mixed with Indians. No. Ain't no let us in the narrative. Let us tell the narrative. So y'all. It's enough. We didn't heard enough. There's no participation in this. There's no participation in this. We tell the story for now. Check. We caught you out there in the back room deals, sitting at the desk. We know who funded you, put up the money. We know why you're out here. And if you was gonna fight for American Indians and Aboriginals, then you should have been doing it. We don't want to hear the day you come out on your deathbed talking about you American Indian by blood. We don't want to hear that, nigga. We can carry this. That's what you should have been out here fighting on. Instead, you chose the other side. So you're a traitor to your people, is what you're saying. You're a treaty signer. That's how we gonna do that. Yeah, they say get the likes up, y'all. They say get the likes up. This is what we gonna do, man. We gonna get into some news you can use. Where we going? Got an old bill, man. How they built the Boule. The richest person in the world was a nigga.
Let's walk. Yeah. Later, he and his father both worked closely with George Croghan, who was put in charge of Indian affairs in Ohio Valley in 1758. Alexander spoke several Indian languages fluently and got wind of Pontiac's uprising in 1863 when he noticed that the Indians had started trading with their fur for fur lead and gunpowder. He wanted Croghan the coming uprising and was in charge of all communications with the Indians during the siege of Pittsburgh in June and July of 63. After the Battle of Bushy Run resulted in Pontiac's defeat, Colonel Burkett rewarded Mckee. Listen to me, family. I want y'all to listen, all right? I want y'all to listen to me.
So let's put it in context. After the French and Indian War, you had the Continental Congress, you had these Indian alliances. They're gonna figure out a way to counter this proclamation from George. You're gonna have an uprising with Pontiac and them because the British are now coming in and saying, hey man, the trade ports through this agreement is on us. And the homie saying, say, homie, this is my block. So you're gonna get that Pontiac war gonna break out. After that war, after they end up losing that war, a family called the Mckees, who had a very, very important relationship with the Indians, Tecumseh them, the people them who would come after the movement after Pontiac and them, Tecumseh them, is actually gonna have blood tie relations with them. I think he's gonna be married to like an aunt, Tecumseh aunt or something, but he's older. This Alex, Al gonna be older than them. They were young boys at the time. And he's gonna be allotted a lot of land after this war for his participation in this services.
It's gonna be very, very important. You ain't never heard no shit like this here in your life. I want to slow it down because I want y'all to get this, family. Now, after this battle, this Pontiac battle, all right.
Hey, let's get my likes over 200. How you doing, Miss Angela? Jag War Cloud in the building. Lolita Mays, what up, though? Tifa Boo, what it do? All right, let's walk.
The colonel rewarded Mckee with 1,400 acres. All right. He got 1,400 out of this, including all of present day McKee's Rock and the strip of present day Pittsburgh on the west side of Chatter's Creek. Now, Chatter, that's Peter. Hold on, we're gonna go into that, right? Peter Mckee too. Okay, Mckee was also named commissary at Fort Pitt. And y'all know about Fort Pitt.
So Fort Pitt is one of the most important treaties that was signed in the origins of the U.S. So a lot of people like to say it was the Europeans came and took over, when that's not true at all. That's the story that the colonizers gave, but in actuality, it was the Indian presence. So, and you had a treaty in 1758, during the 7-Year War. Treaty of Fort Pitt will be signed, and this would give land, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, you name it. They took so much land out of this treaty. So this is one of the most important treaties. And it caused a lot of friction because the people, you had Iroquois selling land that did not belong to them. People making deals that did not belong to them. Land and property that didn't belong to them. So it caused conflict. But let's walk.
Y'all better know about Fort Pitt. a post that had held up the British abandoned the fort in 1772 after Pontiac's War. Mckee also resumed his trade with the Indians. Okay, Mckee stayed with the Indians. Please listen to me. I'm gonna show you why it is levels to this shit. Indian, okay, and so he became an Indian agent in that area. His estate proposed to entertain George Washington for dinner. He got George Washington. Listen to me. This nigga got George Washington in the front room, eat dinner. Baby didn't cook. George didn't pull it up, okay?
Fried chicken, macaroni. You know this should show out. The boys coming over. Yeah, baby got fried chicken, baked macaroni, greens with turkey in it, candy yam, cornbread. Yeah, baby finna show out. We got company.
George in that bitch with his shoes off. George Washington in that nigga living room with his shoes off. Where did George Washington make his bones at? The French and Indian War, family. All these niggas be talking about that, all that shit there. The founders, nigga, French and Indian War, baby. They were youngsters. You talking about 19, 20, 21-year-old niggas, bro. These babies.
Right.
You hit that nigga on top of his head and take his gun. Babies. Oh, let's walk. But see, this is nigga right here, real nigga. Yeah, nigga, I know, cuz that's a real nigga. Nigga at nigga house eating out. This ain't just no anybody. This ain't that. Okay. Peter Chatter. Okay. All right, let's walk.
Yeah, let's go.
Alexander Mckee shooting from the top of the key. All right. Alexander Mckee was born about 1735 as the second son of Thomas Mckee, an Irish immigrant, probably Scottish Ireland. And when they tell you, I told you, whenever you see Scottish Irish on that bitch, that means Protestant, bro. A lot of it is Irish.
So the Scottish Irish, what happened was King James is going to settle in Ireland with some Scots. The Scots that will come and on that mission will later be termed Scottish Irish. Okay.
Fighting Irish and all of that shit there. Them niggas knew how to fight, bro. He bullshitting. Them Ohio country soon was able to establish his own trading businesses because of his good relations with the Ohio tribes Indian agent George Croghan enlisted Mckee in the service of Crown Indian Department. Around 1764, Mckee settled in what is now McKee's Rock, Pennsylvania, and built a substantial house. George Washington visited him there in 1770 and mentioned this in his diary. Mckee continued in his service of Pennsylvania for the time after the outbreak of the American Revolutionary War. Following mistreatment by settlers, he left the Americans in favor of British Detroit. It was during the transition that he established a well-known association with Matthew Elliott and the Gertie brothers, Simon, James, and George. During the next 25 years, Alexander Mckee led efforts to promote the alliance of the Indians with the British. Okay, and so that shit there was to come from them and they loyalty with the British. Them niggas fighting up there the whole play with Nova Scotia and all of that type of shit here, bro. These niggas right here had everything to do with it.
So this Mckee family, right, who's serving as Indian, basically speaking on behalf of the Indian. Let me tell you something. The Indian, when we talk about gang culture, when you talk about military rank, the Indians wasn't gonna let you speak for them. You had to be of Indian descent. Now, notice they spoke of his father being of Irish descent, Scottish Irish descent, but this guy himself is going to have Indian blood in order to speak for these people. He's the interpreter. He's the one living with them. And so after the Revolutionary War, he would go up to Detroit. Like I said, after 1763 Treaty of Paris, after the French and Indian War, you know, Nova Scotia came British. So you got them hustling out there, Detroit, the Indiana area, in the Great Lakes, things of this region. You're gonna have the Battle of the Tall Timbers gonna follow all of that. But we're still fighting those regions, still trying to gain control over these trade ports, international and domestic. Well, as Alexander's gonna move over, this is why we're gonna see this alliance for as what they'll be known in history as the Pan-Indian Alliance, where these different confederacies of nations are going to come together. These nations are going to come together and form a confederacy in order to fight off this newly formed confederacy on the other side, which will soon become known as the United States. And so the party who were fighting against them would be led by Tecumseh and them. But this is the origins of where it's coming from. So in order to tell that story, you're going to have to mention this Mckee family and the role that Alexander played in that. So let's walk.
All right. These was big money niggas when they got over here. They plugged in with big money niggas when they got here, bro.
It's all about.
I ain't come here to fuck around, nigga. I ain't even did shit yet, bro. We finna. Hey, man, Jack. I ain't popped out yet, goddamn. Bang my like button, goddamn. Bang my cash out. Bang the like button, bang the goddamn cash out. Run that bitch up, nigga. We finna turn up. Let's walk. All right, now, during the next 25 years, Alexander Mckee led effort to promote the alliance with the Indians and the British, most especially with the Shawnee, but also the majority of the Northwest Indian tribes. He guarded the interests of the Indians and was their honest friend. The Continental Congress also branded him a traitor. The Continental Congress branded him a traitor for remaining loyal to the British Empire and organizing several tribes on the side of the British. Okay, that was Al did that shit, nigga.
Very, very important. Shout out to Jessica. She said this channel is so far. Very important. Like I said, in the Continental Congress, we understand it's the 13 colonies and them coming together trying to organize that, which would be formed through Indians, through Indians. You had people like Conestoga, these different people who came in and helped them organize the colonies. And this Mckee family, who was very instrumental in helping them until after the Revolutionary War, he's going to side in favor of the British, which means that they're going to lose that connection or alliance with the Indians, because the Indians are going to go with Alex. You feel me? And he's going to allow with the British. And these are some tough guys to you know, you would want them on your side. Oh, nah, these some bad boys. You want them on your side. And so he's going to get them to go with the British. And like I said, Tecumseh and them going to be his nephew. Tecumseh, his brother T and them. And that movement is going to come out of there. Notice he's going to be alive with the Shawnee. Shout out to Geechee. Shout out to the Homo Superior Mind. Shout out to all the Shawnees out there.
See, he knew Tecumseh and them. That were Al and them and they people and them put this demo down, nigga. They were Irish niggas. Oh, that they came out here and told you that his mama was white. Why did they make a note and say that his mama was white? Because they wanted to try to make him white in history. Huh? And why the fuck is nigga here running around with all these niggas? Come on. Let's walk. All right. And so Alexander Mckee, the British agent who resided in Magginstown, the Mad River during the insurrection of General Logan from Kentucky, 1786, was obligated to flee with his effects. He had a large lot of swine which were driven on the borders of the stream. And when the Indian Shawnee came, they called the river Costco. Goddamn. Costco or some shit. All right, another nigga came up out of that. Was David Mckee. All right, we got an hour. Let me walk this shit down. We got an hour. I'm finna start sitting down on my punches. All right, 1769, David Mckee applied and received a charter to operate a skiff ferry at the Forks of the Yo, known as McKee's Ferry, which operated for 100 years. All right, a survey was made November the 30th, 1782, and order number 1103 key as the
Jump on that like button, family. Jump on that like button.
grantee of 800 acres and New Suckley for his services. And whoa, that nigga clean in the motherfucker, ain't he?
Let's walk him down.
Whoa.
Now, Freemasonry played a part in the 1758 treaty, the formation of what will become the United States. Acts will follow, taxes, and to counter it, again, this Confederacy and a few heads sat down and they put together a play to create a sovereign government here, and they could have, they can have commerce and also be able to bring, instead of coming under the King Charter, you would now come in under U.S. As a U.S. citizen. Now, the Mckees played a role because they were there during the Sons of Liberty. So this is why they're deemed traitors, because in the beginning they were assisting and on the side of this takeover, and Freemasonry had a lot to do with it, as we see here, Mckee being a master mason.
All right, the fall feature on Crow's Run, written by Joseph H. Thompson, has John Mckee as the grantee of 800 acres and New Suckley for his services in the Revolutionary War. Now we see this nigga here get acres. Then what they told us about for his involvement in the Revolutionary War. It was further references Mckee as being one of the Indians, reference Mckee as being one of the Indians at the Boston Tea Party. The 107-year-old tombstone I observed in Oak Grove Cemetery supports the author's implications. It was.
Now, I don't want that to go over, but they reference Mckee as being one of the Indians. Come on, somebody. So while they playing around talking about, oh, they went on there, they dressed up like Indians. And I'm telling people, nah, bro, they didn't identify as Europeans. This wasn't a European takeover. What a European lineage that were there. Yeah, nigga had European lineage, but in Indian culture, you raised in the mother's family. So Mckee is going to participate in the Sons of Liberty, the Boston Tea Party raid, but he's not identified as a European. He's identified as being an Indian. Let's walk.
Was the works of his own family's hands done by J.W. Thompson. It is alongside the roads at the Soldiers Monument and still in good condition. The Indians are Sons of Liberty, dressed as Mohawks at Boston Harbor, and were the members of St. Andrew's Masonic Lodge. Let's
get some flames in the building. Angel Face, what up, though? Carla, what up, though, Miss Carla? We going to Mexico. Miss Carla going to Mexico. Now, this that real work, man. That walk. This that real work. This how you work.
Led by Brother Paul Revere. The raid was signaled to begin after stirred oration of Brother Samuel Adams. One could believe, therefore, that John Mckee was a brother of the craft, or at least having certain connections during the Revolutionary War and later in Beaver County. Okay, John Mckee, founder of Mckee's Port, married Sally Rhetoric, sister of Judge David Rhetoric. John Mckee, the original settler of Philadelphia, and sons of David Mckee, built a log cabin near the confluence of Monongahela, Yoganhani, whatever the fuck river, in the site of present-day Mckee's port after taking over his father's local river ferry business. He devised a plan for a city to be called Mckee's Port. John set out a proposal in the Pittsburgh Gazette, and part of a program under the new residents could purchase plots of land for $20. A lottery was the means of the distribute the plots to avoid complaints from new landowners concerning inferior location. Now, what happened was when niggas started breaking it down, nigga owed money. Nigga owed motherfuckers money. And you know what I'm saying? That plan still didn't work neither, right? Around the time that the French, because then they started talking about nigga land patents and shit wasn't even right and all this shit here, nigga. They start looking at this paperwork and trying to and questioning nigga ownership, right? Around the time of the French and Indian Wars, George Washington often came to Mckee's Port to visit his friend. Queen Alipia of the Seneca tribe, Indian ruler. After being settled by the Mckee family in 1795, Mckee began to grow. In 1830, when the coal mining began, the first schoolhouse was.
Hey, and that queen right there, she checked George Washington before. She checked him. You know why she checked him? For not speaking. For not speaking. Y'all ever got checked by an elder for not speaking? Nah. Yeah, she checked him. And you know what he did? He came back and he apologized and he brought gifts and everything. Nah, she checked it. The Europeans didn't run nothing. You had a queen in that area right there who was more powerful than all of them. And you could lose your life playing with them people. Playing with her.
Built in 1832. Nigga, daddy built helmet.
Hold on, let's keep working. Jump on that like button, y'all. Let's get them likes over 200. We got 224 in the building. Let's get the likes up.
From new landowners concerning inferior location. Now, what happened was when niggas started breaking it down, nigga owed money after that Revolutionary War. Now, this is the Pittsburgh Post Gazette, right? From when the homie died, when John Mckee died. Now, August the 31st, somewhere in the Lord's field over the hill, on the hill overlooking the town, is the grave of John Mckee, one of the Indians who helped to hurl England's hated tea in the Boston Harbor and who became, after that Revolutionary War hero. Drop my flames in this motherfucker, okay? He was a
They get some bars in here. Cause see, we're gonna go get that work on you. We ain't here to play. We're gonna go get that work. We not doing fairy tales. We not here to make up stories and make people feel sorry for us. We not slaves being beaten on farms. None of this type of things are going on, man. We don't know what you're talking about. But what we do have is some real work over here at BCU. And if y'all ain't never heard this before, I made this video in 2020. Can I get an amen? This video 3 years old. This was my rookie year. Can I get an amen for Top Cats coming bringing? It was before its time. Let's walk.
Master Mason. It was George Washington. Them. They respected this nigga, right? Washington came to that nigga house. He ain't go to Washington house. Okay, it's a different type of respect for these niggas, bro. Continental Congress, out of this shit.
And they Indians, always identified as Indians. Now they said that his mama was white and his daddy was Irish. If you Google it, but when you go to digging, like we do over here at BCU, we find out this brother's actually Indian. Do we have some of that European mixed up? Maybe, but he was on Indian time the whole time. And he left. He did participate in the Boston Tea Party, the efforts which end up creating the United States. He was friends with George Washington and all of that. But afterwards, he's gonna go on the side that favored, the Indians. Because what they was doing wasn't right, and they deemed the Continental Congress and them, George and them, they all deemed him a traitor. But when they was around him, George at his highs, my little homie them, they coming to kick it. They coming through here getting game, and they eating at the highs, and they chilling around here. And he ended up siding with the Indian side. His little nephew and them, Tecumseh and them, gonna start a whole pan-Indian movement. You feel me? But let's walk.
Shit there, nigga, they was with them niggas that went and dumped the motherfucking all of this shit here, the reform, the revolt, all of this, nigga. I've been telling you niggas, and I've been telling you niggas, and I've been telling you niggas, okay? And yes, they are fucking with the Huguenot, the Protestant Huguenots. Yes, they are fucking with the Protestant Huguenots. The whole reform thing, when you go on there, Hamilton, all of them niggas, Washington, all of them niggas was Freemasons, all of them niggas was Huguenots.
And Indian.
Let's walk. But see, don't nobody never be talking about these Mckee niggas, though. We already found out that the nigga Aaron Burr, right? Aaron Burr, the nigga that killed Alexander Hamilton, we find out this nigga black. His daddy built Harvard. Nigga, daddy built Harvard or Princeton, one of them motherfuckers. I think it was Harvard. Nigga, daddy built Harvard, a black man, right? Black European on you niggas' ass.
I think it was.
Fuck is y'all talking about? A black European built Harvard, nigga. Fuck is y'all talking about?
With Indian ancestry.
Okay, and then you got this nigga Mckee and them out here. Huh? Who is these niggas, right? Because when we looking, then you got them down in Virginia, you got them down in the Carolinas, and you got them niggas up here in Philadelphia, Ohio, Indiana, Detroit area, all that shit there where the British them went, right? This who put the play together to get the alliance, nigga, for Tecumseh them to come up. He knew them niggas mama and shit. Them niggas were little niggas to him. Tecumseh and T them niggas were little niggas.
That's because I think he was they was related by marriage though. I think it was maybe Tecumseh and them mama. I think he went with the sister or something like that.
They put all this shit together. That wow, bro. Okay, so this the paperwork right here with the homie that, you understand me? So we got him right here, Master Mason, Revolutionary War. They gave him land after the Pontiac. Then they gave them niggas land after Revolutionary War. They just getting all this land around this motherfucker, huh? These niggas just racking up land. I got a motherfucking super chat question. Super chat question. Who was the richest black man in American history? Who was the richest black man in American history? It's 301 right now. Goddamn, we're going to give it to 302. And I'm going to keep going with the build. Let me look and see who in here. Who was the richest black man in American history? Y'all ain't got all day. Let's go. Cash App question. Who?
Shout out to y'all. Who remember Top Cat Rookie Year? Well, we had this joint called "You Don't Get Paid to Think, You Get Paid to Know." So I would randomly ask questions, and I would give super chats out to the people who got the questions right. I think we might need to bring that back. I wanted to know if people were paying attention to the bills, and so I would ask questions, and I would give out super chats. Anybody that watched me my rookie year, y'all remember that. And a lot of times I was paying more money than I was even getting, because I wasn't even getting that many super chats like this. So it was me, the one, you know what I'm saying? You got paid, you don't get paid to think, you get paid to know. I was in the first grade, Mattress Mac came to my school, and he used to do this thing with money. He used to always say, save you money or pull out money. And he came there and he asked a question, and I answered it. And he told me to stand up, and he gave me all the money in his hand. And he told me, remember, you don't get paid to think, you get paid to know. And I was in the first grade, and I took that with me.
Who
Shout out to Mattress Mac. He just lost about $7 million on the Astros the other day.
Who was the richest black man in history? Who was the richest black man in history?
Come on, man. Go get it.
Berto Nord bought your paper.
Let's talk about it. There you go. Y'all know him? Shout out to the chat. Y'all know him? The richest black man, the wealthiest black man, the wealthiest nigga in America, period. Let me stop putting that black man on it. The wealthiest in history. And oh yeah, I had went off. I was gone by 2 minutes. They didn't even tell me that I ain't had no volume for like 2 minutes. All right, we back on track.
Hey, appreciate that love. Back for what's mine. Appreciate that love. Nori, Fred came into the city and got employed. A lot say he was born a free man. Huh? On and over a million in the real way. Okay. So how did this dude, this black man, become the richest colored man of his day? Huh? Owning over a million acres of land, over a million acres. All right, that walk. Now, at 21 years of age, Colonel Mckee came into the city and got employed in liver stable later. Okay, because they say he was born a slave, right? Some say that he was born a slave, but a lot say he was born a free man. A lot of people say he was born a free man, right? And then they go into his records and they say, well, his family say that, you know, he did an indentured servitude program, which makes sense too. It could make sense. It could happen. He did a program and he ran away. Now, in this city, Colonel Mckee at this time of his death owned over 300 to 400 houses, each of the unencumbered. He was the founder in the city. This just in the city, right? In his city that he lived in. And nigga,
well, I want y'all to pay attention. And how much? Listen, this is the newspapers read the wealthiest colored man in America, but really he was the wealthiest. He was richer than all of them. Y'all know the Rockefellers and the Rothschild and them people. We hear all of these names, but they didn't have more money than him. This guy owned a large portion of what became the United States. He had so much land, so much property, significant land. I'm talking about Philadelphia. You got McKee's Mound. He owns it. Where they have the cemetery at in Virginia, the U.S. military cemetery. I can't think of the name of it. All of that was his land. Man, he owned so much land. No one had more money than him. This is the 20th century. And they're talking this black folk slavery talk and all of this, right? But the richest dude here was a nigga. Hold on, finish telling the story because it didn't even get better.
You own 300 to 400 houses in the motherfucking city.
That's just in Philadelphia.
Hey, George said he worked for me. Who you talking about, George?
That's just in
acres of coal and oil land.
Just in Philadelphia, he owned about 600 houses. Now, the way he was getting it, though, a lot of those people that was coming out of those migrations out the South, the church had them migrating up. What he would do is he would give you property and he would exchange that property, let's say in Philadelphia, and you would give up your homestead down in the South. So he'll get that land in Alabama. Say you own 100 acres down there. Well, he'll trade you that for a lot in a house in Philadelphia, let's say. And so a lot of people, he got a lot of the land through those type of deals as well. And so we're gonna keep that in mind. Let's walk though. Cause man, the story get more interesting.
And in Kentucky and in Logan County West.
But please jump on the like button, y'all. Please get on the like button. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. We need about 40 something Damn, the nigga Dane called me. I need to call him back. We need about 40 something more books. I think it's like 46 more books. So, and we'll hit our mark for 100. So shout out to y'all for the support. We needed like 46 more books sold, and we'll hit our mark.
West Virginia, a tract of 21 acres in the 5th Street and Oregon Avenue is the city over 23,000 acres of land in Bath and Stoughton counties. New York informed with 66 acres of Croton and Delaware River, besides other properties in Pennsylvania and other states. In the management of these and other properties had been assisted for the last 30 years by the Secretary Raymond J. Burr. Colonel Mckee in 1870 organized what was the colonel of the 13th Regiment, NGP, in the 5th Brigade, and the General Lewis P. Wagner was the brigadier general and continued to command afterwards. He organized in the 8th New Jersey another colored regiment, authorized another colored regiment. Bad motherfucker, Colonel John Mckee, nigga, one of the best that ever did it and got away with it. John Mckee was born in Alexander, Virginia. Shout out to Virginia. BA in the motherfucking building. All right. John Mckee was born in Alexander, Virginia around 1821 and 1838. Registration in Alexander describes him as a bright mulatto boy. They called him a bright mulatto boy, about 19 years old, 5'4" inches tall, who is straight built with light colored eyes. He was born free. He was born free. I repeat, he was born free. As appears by oaths of Bessie Beckle and Fanny Beckle, he was an indentured servant to a bricklayer while a teenager. He ran away and was brought back to complete his indenture. He moved to Philadelphia, first finding work in livery stable. Mckee became a waiter working for James Prosser and owned a successful restaurant on Market Street in Philadelphia. He married Emily Mckee, became Prosser's daughter, and ran the restaurant until 1866 when he moved into the property speculation. Mckee is said to have fought during the American Civil War on 17th June 1870. Mckee enlisted in the 12th Regiment of the Pennsylvania National Guard. 1872, he was made Lieutenant Colonel of the 13th Regiment. He served under General Lewis Wagner. In this period of immediate after the Civil War, many former slaves would migrate to the north to seek new opportunities. In Philadelphia, Mckee was able to exploit them by providing cheap housing in exchange for rent and the titles on properties that former slaves have been granted in the South. Listen to his play he started doing, right? And after the Civil War, many former slaves were migrated to the North to seek new opportunities, right? And so a lot of people was coming up there. A lot of y'all people came from the South and went up there to go get some of that. And the opportunities that they had up there in the North, you understand me? And built a lot of black cities up there, goddamn. And watch this here. And shit. This nigga here got all the goddamn houses in the town. Get what he started doing? He started getting nigga cheap houses and shit in exchange for rent and for titles on properties that former slaves had been granted in the South. Okay, and so some motherfuckers here getting their house, they leaving their shit down there. They had a farm or some property down there in the South. Guess what? You give me that property, I'm gonna give you somewhere to stay up here. You see what I'm saying? And so this nigga here, he was a monster on that motherfucking real estate too, right? Now that walk. Now Mckee became a waiter working for James Prosser and owned a successful restaurant. Okay, damn, I'm jumping. And the period immediately after the Civil War. Okay, damn, I'm jumping. Mckee expanded his holdings from houses in Philadelphia to acreage in West Virginia, Georgia, Kentucky, and then he sold some of the southern properties and bought more land in Philadelphia and land in New York and New Jersey. I want to run this back. Watch this here, y'all. Hold on. Could they say? Listen to what they say. Listen to what they say. Okay? Now this nigga's a slave on the run. Everybody say he was born free, and then now they coming out saying, well, the nigga was indentured servitude, right? And then he ran away. And then now they saying the nigga worked in the restaurant, and he ended up getting a little job in the restaurant, and he started running the restaurant. And then he leave the restaurant from being a waiter, right? Nigga leave from being a waiter and running the restaurant to now he buying up all the motherfucking property on the board. The nigga that turned into Monopoly Junior from after busting suds and motherfucking waiting tables. That's what they tell us, right? Like he Tony Montana or some shit. The nigga in the motherfucking busting suds around that whole nigga to goddamn running every motherfucking thing. He is the plug now, and he come from Buster. That's what they tell us, right? That's what they tell us. Give me some flames in this motherfucker. Give me some flames in this bitch. Bang the like button, bang the goddamn cash up. We about to turn up in this motherfucker. So they say that this nigga here went from busting suds and motherfucking, and now this nigga here own all of the property on the board. Nigga go over $1 million. And nigga, that's just what they telling us, huh? I don't think it's true. Hold on, let's walk. Let me show you something, family. We ain't even turned up yet. We ain't even turned up yet. Tasha C, they say that the nigga got the money from waiting tables. Indentured servitude, waiting tables, fucking around about of all the damn houses on the board. All right, let's walk. His grandson, hold on. My bad. All right, now in the period, now look at the places he bought this property, right? Granted, in the South, Southern properties, and bought more land in Philadelphia. So he got land, he got acreages of land on a lot of this shit, right? In Philadelphia, West Virginia, Georgia, Kentucky, huh? Philadelphia, West Virginia, Georgia, Kentucky, Philadelphia, New York, and New Jersey. Nigga got all of this shit, nigga. New Jersey, Philadelphia, New York. This nigga, a nigga offer. Hold on, first time, let's get this nigga a motherfucking hand clap. Let's get some flames in this motherfucker. That's for one. This nigga got some shit going on. We gotta get his brother his motherfucking car. This young nigga, John Mckee, got some shit going on. We gonna first get this nigga his motherfucking card. This nigga here own all of the colonies. How many colonies he got out of that? That nigga around that bitch owning colonies. Then when nigga after the Civil War, niggas come up, nigga, this in the 1800s too, family. This 1800s. It's in the 18, nigga, this Civil War era, nigga. Yo, when they talking about niggas ain't have shit and all that here, nigga, you got a nigga over here owning all of that shit. And nigga, and when the family's leaving the South, coming up to the North, nigga, he got a whole program to get them right in the motherfucking house and get them took care of so they can go and get comfortable and start their motherfucking new life. Let's walk. Huh? Hold on, I gotta, hold on. Let me get out of here on this one. All right, and so in Mckee City, in New York, Mckee seems to have been or become very tight-fisted, spending no money on his office or on repairs to his house, according to one person. The nigga didn't repair his house or spend no money, right? Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Let me put the charge on. Hey, Copper Color K, man, if you out there, bro, I got your shirt, bro. I ain't got no address, though. Email. Copper Color K, if you out there, email legendarytypecast@gmail. I need your address, fam. I got your shirt. That bitch all packaged up and shit. That hoe ready to go. Let me know. Hit me on my email. All right, so Mckee expanded his holdings. Okay, now. He became tight-fisted. He ain't spend no money on his house. He viewed life and individuals from only one standpoint, and that was what it and they worked to him personally. And a newspaper reporting his death describes him as a man absolutely devoted and sentiment. Mckee eventually owned between 300 and 400 houses in Philadelphia. Nigga owned over 400 houses just in Philadelphia alone, bro. Other properties included about 300,000 acres of coal. Listen, nigga, this in Kentucky. Other properties included about 300,000 acres of coal and oil land in Kentucky and Logan County, West Virginia. 21 acres near Philadelphia, 50th Street and Oregon Avenue in Philadelphia, and extensive acreage in Delaware River and New York State and elsewhere. Let me tell you, that motherfucker said elsewhere. Okay? That nigga said elsewhere. How in the fuck this nigga here got all of this motherfucking? How? This nigga got some shit going on, family. And they tell us he got it from Buster's son. Well, let's walk. I got to get out of here. Let's walk. All right, included a schoolhouse and church as well as dormitory type houses. All right, let me walk. Now watch this here. Where I'm going to. I just seen it. Where I'm going to. All right, here you go. Now, the houses in Mckee City were built but simple without frills like inside plumbing and heating. Leases were carefully designed to ensure. Now, watch this here. Now, Mckee had 2 daughters, okay? Now, John Mckee, this nigga had 2 daughters. One name was Jenny. She married a lawyer named Sawyer Theophilus Minton, all right? And they had a son. His name was Henry Mckee Minton. They had a son named Henry Mckee Minton, okay? And you know who Henry Mckee Minton was? The founder of Sigma Pi Phi fraternity, Beta Phi Boule. Okay? Let me get some flames in this hoe. And so this nigga here owning up all the motherfucking coast of America. Nigga owning up all the motherfucking coast of America, right? This black man, all the way up until 1902. Okay? And then that nigga grandson come, his grandson come, and he starts the motherfucking Boule. Who are the Boule? Who are the Boule? Right? Who are the motherfucking Boule? They are advisors to the king. Okay? They are the black virgin of Yale's University Skull and Bone, secret society. This is the upper echelon, all of the upper echelon black people in America, goddamn, the African Americans all in one boat, These niggas, this is their fraternity, okay? They are the Boule, they are the representatives of your motherfucking ass, or what they're called the aristocrats, Or the aristocrats. And who we always say, family, they act like motherfucking black Europeans. They act like black Europeans. And you want to know why, motherfucker? And you want to know why? At the beginning of the 20th century, national, state, and local racial discrimination and segregation legitimized by 1896, right? The Plessy Ferguson Supreme Court decision that called for separate but equal racial policies and practices after further sanctioning the passage of local and state Jim Crow laws throughout the nation, limited housing, education, and unemployment opportunities for Black Americans. For more than half of the 20th century, Black citizens were forced to live in segregated neighborhoods with limited access to educational, economical, political opportunities, housing options in Black community, and health services throughout the United States. Yet within Black communities, social organizations, churches, benevolent associations, secret fraternal groups, private schools, newspapers, small entrepreneurial businesses were established to provide for individual and family support and substantiability. Such was the case in the city of Philadelphia. Shout out to Brother George Macon in the city of Philadelphia. With a population of Black citizens in the 1900s of approximately 63,000 here in the home city of Philadelphia, Henry Mckee Minton, a small group of colleagues, founded Sigma Pi Phi fraternity, the nation's first Black Greek letter fraternity. Nigga ought to get up and walk out this motherfucker. Oh, now it's making a little sense to you niggas out there, huh? Why are you niggas at talking about the goddamn Black European this, Black European that? Where you niggas at now, right? I ain't even done yet. I ain't even fucking done yet, nigga. Nigga, I'm just getting warmed up. Y'all lucky I ain't got another hour and a half. Lucky I ain't got another hour and a half. Yeah. There they go. There they go. I see Edwin up there, Richard, Robert, Eugene up there. Fuck his niggas talking about. Fuck his niggas talking about. Henry Mckee Minton was born on the 25th December, 1870 in Columbia, South Carolina. Son of Sawyer Theophilus Minton and Jenny Mckee Minton, both from Philadelphia. His father was a lawyer. Henry was the only child. He took the name of his uncle Minton, a founder of Cadier's Trade Guide in Philadelphia, who became a prosperous businessman. His grandfather on his mother's side was Colonel John Mckee, Mckee had come to Philadelphia from Virginia in the 1840s, became a waiter, and then the owner of the restaurant before moving into a real estate and reputedly becoming a very wealthy man. He began to attend public schools in Washington, D.C. at the age of 5. He spent 2 years in the Academy of Howard University. Listen how they make him, right? Nigga, they already know who this nigga is. They know who he is. Y'all don't. Y'all don't know who the fuck he is. Nigga, listen, boy, y'all didn't even know all the shit I seen. This is just what I came out here with on my presentation. Boy, I got so much shit, I ain't gonna lie, I was lazy on this one. I ain't gonna lie. I was lazy on this one, bro. That shit took a lot out of me, bro. I'm telling you, when you studying, bro, and you take a break on that shit, I don't give a fuck if you miss 2-3 days. You be like, oh, I done missed 2-3 days. I'll jump back on it, bro. It's like working out. Some days you feel like it, some days you don't, bro, but you have to. You got to do the shit, right? And so this was one of them type of bills, bro. I just really fought through it, being off, not studying for 3-4 days and shit, 3-4-5 days, however long it's been, you feel me? And just getting back in. You know, that first day, once you go and get out there and get it over with, you know what I'm saying? And then I can't stop. I'm back in my zone. That's how I be. So I'll be trying to balance it out because I don't be want to, you know what I'm saying? But we finna turn up for the pay-per-view this Friday. So we going all the way in, right? This is just a baby step from all of the bullshit we've been going through, bro. This time my first goddamn build after the bullshit, nigga. We gonna get on some real shit. We gonna get on some real shit, nigga. See, y'all don't even be knowing which way I'm coming at this motherfucker. Y'all don't even be knowing which way I'm coming. Let's walk. All right. Now, Henry Mckee Minton, right? Now, let's walk. Minton spent years studying at the Law of University, Pennsylvania, followed by 3 studying pharmacy at Philadelphia College Pharmacy. He graduated PhD degree in 1895. 1897, he opened up the drugstore at first Philadelphia, but operated by African-American. Colonel Mckee died in April 1902. According to the newspaper reports, he was the richest colored man in America. Yeah, look at him. Huh? Founded on May 15, 1904, Sigma Pi Phi fraternity, well known as the Boule, which is in ancient Greece was a council of chiefs, the oldest continuous existing Greek letter postgraduate fraternity, originally founded by and primarily for eminent black professional men and later similar professional men of African descent through the world. Its founders were exceptional men, 4 medical doctors, 1 dentist and pharmacist, who at the time was the second year medical school student. I want to understand something, family. If all these people that they tell you first, when you get that first put on your shit, you better go find out. All these people they teach you about in Black history, that they make sure that you know and they live on, nigga. You better know who the fuck they are, nigga. Y'all lucky I got lazy in the brain, bro. I had some shit back there. Y'all lucky. All right, now this is to Booker T. Washington right here. This to Tuskegee. This is from Mint or whatever. All right, now this is Colonel Mint Legacy, the colored millionaire who owned thousands of acres of real estate, passes away. And then we get this right here in the historical newspaper of Baltimore. Okay, we get this in Baltimore. They were very sad of the news of Colonel John Mckee passing. All right, and now let's walk. Secrets and lies. To claim his inheritance, he'd have to reveal his true identity. To claim his inheritance, he would have to reveal his true identity. Okay, my grandfather was no darky, said the light complexioned T.J. Mckee. From his hospital bed, he was recuperated from a kidney ailment. It was the spring of 1948. Whatever the fuck this nigga name, Theo motherfucking ass, 67, felt desperate. He practiced law on Wall Street. Listen, this nigga here practiced law on Wall Street. He's a 7-year-old man. He on his fucking dying bed. He laid up in the hospital, and these folks that came up in there. He practiced law on Wall Street for 40 years. He sent 2 of his sons to Yale and Trinity College. His best friends were influential people of the day. They was lawyers, judges, but the men of trench coats kept grilling him. Are you a Negro? Are you a Negro? Asked one of them. They got this nigga on the bed, and they asked this nigga, who is he a Negro? Why are white boys in trench coats in your motherfucking hospital room at 67 years of age asking you, are you a Negro?
Peace, shout out to y'all, man. My bad, man. I had to chop it up with the homie Dane. Chopping it up with the homie Dane Calloway. We was building. I said, damn, nigga, I forgot I was live. So I said, nigga, I'm live. Let me go holler at them, man. Shout out to the homie. I'm scrolling through the chat, man. I see a lot of fire and flames, man. Y'all must be digging the bill. Man, appreciate y'all, man. Man. Why ain't it done? Say you ain't come to play today, huh, Chief? Man, you know this rookie year shit too, done. This us in rookie year. Shout out to everybody in the world. Dead Jaguar Cloud, said Top Cat laying down the smackdown Kenny on there in a real way. They got some pan packs in the chat. Smoking on pan pack. No seed.
Mckee glanced out of the second floor window of Lenox Hill Hospital in Manhattan. Hadn't he lived an upstanding life? Hadn't he endured enough pain when the years ago he made one of the most difficult decisions of a man might ever have to make? Again, are you a Negro? Mckee blurted out. I will not deny or affirm that. I will not deny or affirm that. But he was thinking, how can I answer this shit honestly? For 45 years, Mckee had in fact been passing as a motherfucking white boy.
Now, somebody came in my chat the other day and asked me, how can these people be kin to them and they're white and they're white today? It's simple, brother. And through the largest, a lot of those people made a conscious decision to breed white. And it would help politically, and it was a way to hide the wealth, the crimes, and even in this case that we're speaking right now, okay, because this brother has lived his life for over damn near 50 years as a white man. He come from one of the richest family in America with strong Indian ties in his ancestry. They own so much land that right now they're trying to decide if he's gonna get the wealth. Because his uncle died, he was the oldest person in the family. Now he's the benefactor. Well, he been married to a white woman, got white kids, his friends white, politicians, Wall Street. And people come, his daddy created the Boule. His daddy founded the Boule. His son has become a white person. And so when we looking up and they naming all of these people and George Washington eating at his family house to their close ties with the their grandparents being Indian and a part of the fabrics what happened to America. Nah, man. And then today they white. All this time when they did all of that, all this time when they was getting all this land, they was running with the Indians and all this, they been niggas. And now all of the money, all of the land, all of the wealth, guess what? Now it's going to wealth, to the white folks. The wife white, the kids white. He passing as white. And so now all the white folks, the white side is gonna get the wealth. And so when you look up, okay, here this white person got this last name, this white person had this name, you looking on Ancestry and pictures of white people popping up and all this, and you saying, man, something wrong with this here. And then you don't even really understand the true history of what happened here, took place here in America. Really don't even really understand what really took place here in America. Tree say, sound like y'all need a platinum pack. Yeah, because this is 3 years old. They need a platinum pack, Tree. Oh, no, I ain't just got good. This is 3 years old. This the type of level of information we was bringing, trying to tell the story. A lot of those people bred into white folks. And that's how they hid the money. That's how they hid the crimes. Because even in this case, this guy, he's gonna pass. And when he passed, guess who got the money and all of that from the richest, all of these estates and all of this land and all this money. The Catholic Church got a lot when John died, and now Theo gonna die. His white wife and his white kids, they inherit all of that land through all of that Indian history and all of this history of America. They inherit all of that. Meanwhile, on the other side, the black family, the niggas who still niggas, come from the same family. Guess what? They're in public school, they're in housing, and they fucked up. How do we know? Because they were fighting in their case to try to get some of their money and their wealth in their land. And they were saying they were entitled to it. And they lost their case. And them white folks kept all that money and all of their history. And you want to know what happened in America? Nah, you're not going to trick me with no feel sorry story. Nah, you're not going to trick me when I know what the hell happened. That's why I say I got to start writing this shit down in books. Because all of the scholars that came out here, they ain't never told us no shit like this. Nigga, ain't no book you can read that say the shit you just heard in this lecture. And it's put together in a way for people to understand and actually see. And right here, this is the proof of what I'm saying. Nigga can't come pick this up. We know that these niggas were black, these Europeans, and they bred into white people and hid the wealth and hid the crimes that they committed. Let's walk.
For 45 motherfucking years.
Boy, why in the hell did you screaming? Y'all know he was a rookie. Y'all see, so I've matured. I've outgrown this young guy. I've outgrown him. As soon as I press play, he's screaming and hollering all this energy. I'm real cool and calm now. Yeah, I didn't grow up. Oh, nah, he was just raw and he was just passionate and he was just fiery and just on go. And I done cooled down a lot. You know, I be chilling now, but this guy here, man, he said, go ahead, crazy man.
This man Mckee has been passing as a white man. Now you would say that's his motherfucking business. Why are niggas in trench coats at this man's hospital bed asking him, is he a Negro? If he want to identify as a white boy, goddamn nigga, he ought to have the right?
They not gonna,
maybe he's a Moor.
They not gonna give him the money though if he say, because they're asking him, are you a Negro? Because nigga, your paperwork say you a white boy. So he gotta say, yeah, I'm a Negro, you know what I'm saying, and agree, yeah, this is my family lineage. Listen, they not coming in there unless they have the information. They know. Let's walk.
What's his status, goddamn? All right, now all bullshit aside though. Y'all know why they was there? Now lying in the hospital in 1948, he knew that if he admit his real background,
Talk to him.
He'd lose everything.
Wow.
But the complications, even at the age of 67, Mckee was afraid of being outed by black relatives. He was afraid of being outed by his black relatives who had been instituted by his life's choice.
Come on. Talk to me, somebody. Is the picture becoming clear? He having problems with his black relatives. They want some of that money. Bro, where's our inheritance? That ain't just your grandpa, bro. That's my uncle. That was his sister. Bro, my mama, your auntie. Man, we fucked up out here, bro. How you gonna leave us out here fucked up, bro? That shit for the family. And so he trying to silence them from, because they threatened to go to the papers and they threatened to expose who he really is. But if he tell these people who he is, he can lose all of that. Now, what you think him and his white wife laying in the bed thinking about? You think his white wife laying there thinking about them niggas? Because all they saying is give us our inheritance. Give us something. Let's walk.
And for all statute, Mckee wasn't wealthy. Here's why this mattered. This is why it mattered, family. Mckee stood a chance of inheriting. Listen, Mckee stood a chance of inheriting a remainder of his grandfather's $1 million estate. Okay, Mckee's parent Douglas Syphax and Abby Mckee Syphax were well-known black families. Listen, they were well-known black families that were respected by the people of both races. Douglas had been one of the few black Civil War sergeants and members of illustrious Virginia clan who had owned acres. Listen, it was a Virginia clan who had owned acres of land in Arlington. Okay, now watch this here. Now, Theo motherfucking ass, right? Then came the shocker, right? After a few months before he was hospitalized, Mckee learned, listen, the man in the hospital, he found out this, y'all. He learned that his grandpa $1 million estate had not been fully distributed. Okay? And so property from his grandpa, right? Which was Colonel John Mckee. Now, when Colonel John Mckee, oh, hold on, y'all. I'm finna watch how we close the bitch out. Now, he realized that his grandpa motherfucking his grandpa estates hadn't been distributed yet. The Roman Catholic of Philadelphia ran an oath stating that there was a sum of more than $800,000 available, nearly $6.3 million in today's money. That money would go to charity. Listen, that money would go to charity unless there was a surviving grandchild of the great Negro Civil War hero, Colonel John Mckee.
Now, why y'all ain't doing y'all genealogy? If this happened to these people, the Roman Catholic Church that came in and claimed 800,000, which would be 6 million in today's money. And they said if a family member can't come, if a nigga don't know his history, then it's my money. Let me let you in on the secret. Colonel John Mckee wasn't Catholic. So how is the Catholic Church about to take it $6 million? Why them other folk, why his black family over there ain't even got money for court costs to go in there and fight these big old niggas because they off of Wall Street and got all this money? But the Catholic Church step in and say, well, shit, hey, the brother got sick, he came in, we cared for him, and he left a note and said, if anything ever happened to me, I want y'all to take it. So why you ain't done your genealogy and why you don't know this is why it's important to know your story. Because see, they need you to be disconnected. How many other people they got their shit took? Because they ain't come and say, hey, we're still here. We ain't went nowhere, we still here. Let's walk.
So are you in fact a Negro motherfucker for the 100th time? Okay, now they asking these questions, family, because these white folks finna get this nigga this money, right? He the last nigga living. He on the deathbed. This hoe done been talking about he white all his life to turn his back on his family. He ain't been fucking with them. He married white bitch after white bitch. I think he got a little Moorish in his blood. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting here looking at this shit. That boy probably got the Moor. You know the Moor love them white bitches. All right, and so they asked this nigga cause he probably about to get 6.5 mil. Okay, he had because the nigga before him, the ancestor before him had died, right? And so now he done fuck around and I lived all that motherfucking there. He worried about his black family coming back because right now they the only motherfuckers can stop him. They can only ones can stop him from getting his bag. And so, nigga, are you a fucking nigga? Then came a final twist. Okay, now watch this here. Mckee's wife, Amy, was so devastated that she refused to visit him in the hospital. Mckee's son, who stayed away, his law parents and his neighbors told the newspaper they had no idea that this nigga had been passing as white.
Talk to me. Somebody, I need somebody to talk to me. So his white wife, while he was in the hospital, 67 years of age, being pressed by agents. His family threatened to come out him. The information comes out he's actually a Negro passing as white. His white wife wouldn't even come visit him anymore. Friends turned their back on him. Ain't that something? Man. His white wife, who's about to inherit all of that money just from taking dick from this nigga. She wouldn't even go see him on his deathbed. And if he died, guess what? She's going to get all the money that he was supposed to get. She wasn't even right there by his side. Ain't that something?
Then came the final twist as the court approached resolution of $800,000 estate. Mckee health took a turn for the worse that summer. Mckee learned he would likely not live very long. On August the 4th, 1948, he died of heart failure. The nigga fuck around and died before he got the bag. You motherfucker. Nigga died before he got the bag. For the next several years, black relatives battled with Mckee's white wife. Y'all see what this nigga done left these folks with? For the next several years, black relatives battled with Mckee's white wife and her two white sons. You see what you niggas be doing? Now this nigga folk them over there got a battle with these folks, and his nigga white wife and his two white sons, nigga, say, nope, nigga, that's our shit. Give a fuck about no bloodline, nigga, that is mine. That white bitch said, I took that dick. I took the dick. So I'm taking the land. She said, I ate that dick. I took the dick. And I'm taking the land. You niggas lose again. All right, now all bullshit aside. Now watch this here. So for the next several years, they battled with the white wife and white son. Ultimately, the money was, listen, family, ultimately the money was awarded to the motherfucking Catholic Church, nigga, of Philadelphia.
He laughing, but you gotta, sometimes you gotta laugh so you don't cry. Sometimes you gotta laugh, man, so you don't cry. That's cold. The church get the money and they bust it down with the white wife. The niggas got nothing. How many people have this happened to? If you do not know your family story, then you do not even know if you are a victim of this. These are the reasons they tell you that your history was lost, stolen, and you can't get it back. Because these are the things that are happening. You sitting there and white folks have the same last name as you. And you're wondering how it happened. They told you that you was raped by the slave master. But when we go into history, these are the type of things that really happen. Let's walk. What's so cold about it? He's not even done. You quit laughing.
They took the money. Hold on, nigga. Let's walk through his will real quick. When he died, he was called the wealthiest Negro in the United States with extensive mineral and real estate holdings, including 300 rental properties in Philadelphia. His estate was estimated to be worth anywhere between 1.5 to 4 million at the time. a son, Henry Minton, daughter, Abby, and 6 grandsons survived him. McKee's will, dated December the 8th, 1899, left his daughter, Abby, a modest house. He left his daughter a modest house. Listen, let me tell you, bro, all of this fucking property that these people had, bro, all of these parts of America that these people own. I ain't talking about no little shit, nigga. That nigga own coal mines and oil mines, nigga, down in Kentucky, bro. Them folks owned that. And let me tell you what they got. Listen, this is what his daughter and them got. His daughter, Abby, got a modest house and a legacy of $300 with $50 for each of her children, $50 for each of her kids. His son, Henry, also received $50 legacy. What else? Who else got something? And it was a used establishment. Okay. And it said the states had been held in trust. The states had been held in trust until after the death of all of his children and grandchildren living at the time of his death, when it was to be used for the establishment of a school for a poor colored male orphan child or poor white male orphan child. Okay, and so nigga, they gave them $300, $50 for the kids, nigga. They kept all that nigga other money, right? And said it was going to a school, nigga, a motherfucking school, right? And then between the ages of 12 and 18 to be known as Colonel John Mckee's College. Colonel John, they took the nigga money and built the school with it, huh? Although he wasn't Catholic, even though the nigga wasn't Catholic, and I keep telling y'all niggas, bro, these niggas were the ones that wasn't Catholic. All the Irish people you know that's Catholic, they was white. These other Catholics, these other Irish niggas wasn't white. They fucking wasn't white, nigga. I'm not gonna keep arguing with you niggas. Okay, I'm gonna start thinking y'all a little slow. All right. Now, although he wasn't Catholic, the will was named as executors of trustees of his estate, his lawyer, and the Archbishop of Philadelphia, apparently notwithstanding his wealth. Listen, they are notwithstanding his wealth. When he contracted typhoid fever in 1896, Catholic nuns cared for him and a person of color suffering from the disease. Listen, nigga, listen.
Lord have mercy. Lord, it ain't that much saving. You gave me some cow syrup, and I gave you millions of acres of land and money. Really? Because you gave me a shot of cow syrup.
1896, Catholic nuns took care of him. The nigga caught a fever, right? He said Catholic nuns took care of him. Persons of color suffering from the disease, while many other white caregivers were not. So they saying because he was black and they took care of him. Watch this shit here. His will asked that he be buried with his wife. However, it was read that the funeral took place in the wishes were carried out. Abby and Henry disputed the will, receiving respectively $26,500 and $25,000 in exchange for releasing further claim on the estate. Abby later recovered $110,000. She remarried in 1904 and reportedly was the richest colored woman in the city and perhaps in the world. All right, and
check. Is it getting good, y'all? Somebody say, why y'all ain't got no BCU Platinum Pack? Why y'all don't have the VIP Platinum Pack at BCU? If y'all like this type of shit, bro, it's hundreds of these bills over there. Hundreds of them.
1940s, it was believed that McKee's grandchildren had died. A notice was placed on the executor's trustee that Colonel McKee's estate was up for his final deposition in Orphan's Court at Philadelphia, asking for the surviving heirs to come forward. A successful Wall Street lawyer, T. John Mckee, right? All of a sudden, a successful lawyer named John Mckee, who lived as a white man for 40 years of his life, stepped forward to claim the estate of his grandfather. Now, this the nigga that was on the bed. That was in the white folks said, nigga, are you a nigga or not? Bitch, I got somewhere to be. Bitch, I got you sitting here looking out windows, got shit out tools, and you know, bitch, are you a nigga or not? That hoe been living as a white boy all his life, nigga. That bag, bro. That nigga said, I'm a nigga. That nigga just broke out crying, I'm a nigga. I'm a motherfucking nigga. Boy, I ain't shit. I'm a motherfucking nigga. All right. Arlington National Cemetery. All right, now watch this here. McKee's parents, Douglas Safax and Abby Mckee, were from well-known black families. They were from well-known black families. that were respected by people of both races. Douglas had been one of the few black Civil War sergeants, a member of Illusion, Virginia clan who had owned acres of land in Arlington, later donated to the National Cemetery, and Abby was the daughter of Colonel John Mckee, a black Civil War hero, one of the first black millionaires. Okay, and so niggas parts of their land even now the government say that they donated them. The government say the lands Arlington Cemetery was these motherfucking people land, okay? And the government say they donated it, nigga. They donated it. Okay? When the nigga die, all these nigga own land everywhere, bro. Them nigga people them ain't get a motherfucking thing. That shit all
the niggas broke, but the white side of the family got all the money, the land. You see how this work? How many? And then y'all looking on Ancestry and y'all trying to figure out who are these white folks in these pictures. You trying to figure out how they got my whole family tree. White boy got the family tree lined up over there. You over there emailing the white boy saying, "Hey, how you? That's my grandpa right there in that picture. How do you know that guy?" And then y'all still trying to figure that? This rookie year, man, go get y'all a BCU VIP Platinum Pack, man. We have hundreds of these, man. Power pointed.
I went to the Catholic Church, and let me tell you something, family. The nigga wasn't even Catholic.
No, it was not.
The nigga wasn't even Catholic. I'm gonna leave it right there on your motherfucking ass, right? Darkness still blanketed the city. Now that's them Mckees and motherfucker. Let me tell you another nigga, right? Another one of these old Indian mixed with Irish ass niggas, right? Cause that story right there was of Indians and Irish niggas, right? That's why all them motherfucking Indian lands, nigga, all them places they own the land, nigga. You got mounds, niggas owning mounds and all this type of shit, nigga. From homies putting in work in the military and what you call it. Now it's funny, right? I kept showing all these lands and shit that these people were granted, right? And then we come back and then they got this nigga right here owning all of these lands that these niggas was granted, bro. These niggas been putting in work since the Continental Congress. They was there at the Boston Tea Party. They were all of this shit here, bro. Now let's talk about another Mckee. Talk about another nigga named Mckee, right? I ain't got that much time. Let me knock this bitch out the park.
Y'all know the bills was time back then. The bills was time back then. I think it was like an hour, 2 hours. Well, this one here almost 3, but we did like hours. That's why I said we got an hour left. Let me knock it out. So let's walk. We got to get down.
Bang my light bulb, bang my cash out. You'll burn $1 million worth of gas before you meet another nigga like me. You will burn $1 million worth of gas before you meet another nigga like me. Darkness still blanketed the city of Charleston in the light of early hours of May 13, 1862, as the light breeze carried the briny scent of marshes across the quiet harbor. Only the occasional ringing of the ship bell competed on the sounds of the waves lapping against the wooden wharf where a Confederate side-wheel steamer named the Planter was moored. The wharf stood a few miles from Fort Sumter, where the first shots of the Civil War had been fired just a little more than a year before. Darkness still blanketed the city of Charleston. In the early hours of May 13, 1862, as light as a breeze carried the briny scent of marshes across the quiet harbor. Only the occasional ringing of a ship's bell completed the sounds of the waves lapping against the wooden wharf, where a Confederate side-wheel steamer named the Planter was moored. The driver of that ship that night, family, was probably one of the greatest niggas to ever do this shit.
On paper.
When you talk about a bad motherfucker, see a lot of niggas, hey man, when you talk about a bad motherfucker, a big homie shit, putting in work, what you talking about our dear brother Robert Smalls.
Cause when I tell you, I ain't gonna say the bad is on paper, because you had a brother named John Smith. you know, with the Pocahontas stuff. He had a hell of a stuff. He was a lean, mean fighting machine. You let him tell it. Now the story that they wrote up on this brother Robert Smiles, I mean, he was nigga had a Black Panther suit on or something. It was T'Challa.
Our dear brother Robert Smiles. He was born in Beaufort, South Carolina on April the 5th, 1839. This was an exciting year in the annals of African-American history. A slave freedom fighter seized the slave ship at Amistad and tried to steer it back to Africa, right? Now, I just wanted to point this out because these people will come out here and they'll tell you anything. And so I come out here and read this motherfucker, this what Black history, how you telling, right? These folks say this nigga is an African-American history. He's a slave freedom fighter. He seized the slave ship Amistad and tried to steer it back to Africa and freedom. Oh, my bad. Okay, I see what they're saying. They captured the capture of Amistad was the most celebrated American slave communities. 1839 saw the birth of the Liberty Party, and this was the first anti-slavery party in the United States. It was founded on Warsaw, New York abolitionists Samuel Ringo and Ward and Reverend Henry Highland Gordon. Okay. Now we gonna come over here to Amsterdam Plantation. Lydia Polite was his mother. She was enslaved by Henry Mckee. His mama name was Lydia. She was Gullah Geechee. His mama was Gullah Geechee from the Sea Islands, and goddamn, she was the plantation she was on was the Ashdale Plantation, and it was owned by the Mckee family. All right. His South Carolina. He grew up in the city under the influence of the lower country Gullah culture of his mother. Nigga grew up in Gullah culture. Okay, he grew up in Gullah culture. All right, now right here from the book, Yearning to Breathe Free. Right here is the tree, and you have the Henry Mckee household. You have Henry Mckee. Jane Boule Mckee, and then Lydia Polite right here. She had Robert Smiles, and Henry Mckee was the dad. Okay, which were Irish. These were Irishmen. Nigga had an Irishman background with it, and he had Gullah. Okay. Who is Robert Smiles? When you talk about South Carolina and then you coming out of the Reconstruction and they always showing you about the black niggas who was ruling South Carolina and these niggas made Congress and all of that, when you talking about Robert Smiles, I don't have that much time, so I'm finna run through it. Then you talking about this nigga right here, huh? This nigga here stole the motherfucking ship. He grew up working for the Confederate and ship. The nigga ended up learning their codes and all of that. Stole the boat, took the people to freedom. He ended up getting through because he was using their codes. He knew the Confederate codes and all of that, right? Rumor has it that when he passed through, the nigga honked the horn, he gave the code, and then he let off another one saying goodbye to the Confederate, and he ended up teaming up with the U.S. Nigga met Abraham Lincoln. Did a lot of real nigga things, right? This nigga right here is one of the greatest niggas, and my bad, big homie, I'm gonna have to come back and do another piece on you. But hold on, let me try to run through some of this shit. The first worked in a hotel, then became a lamplighter in Charleston Street. In his 10 years, he loved the sea. Led him to work in Charleston docks and wharves. Smiles worked as a longshoreman, a rigger, a sailmaker, and eventually worked his way up to becoming a wheelman. More or less helming through slaves without permanent at that title. As a result, he was very knowledgeable about Charleston Harbor. At the age of 17, Smiles married Hannah Jones, an enslaved maid in Charleston. December the 24th, 1856, she was 5 years his senior and already had two daughters. The first child, Elizabeth, born in February 1858. All right, an outbreak of the Civil War, 1861, Smiles was hired as a deckhand in the Confederate supply ship planner. He conveyed cotton steamer that carried supplies between Fort Charleston Harbor over the course of several months. Smiles learned he could learn everything he could about navigating the ship, waiting for an opportunity to escape. In pre-dawn hours of May 13, 1862, while the white officers and crew slept in Charleston, Smiles and a crew of 8 men, along with 5 women and 3 children, including Smiles' wife and 2 children, quietly slipped into the planter out of Charleston Harbor. Out of the next few hours, Smiles successfully navigated the ship through 5 checkpoints. Okay, he navigated through 5 checkpoints, offering the correct signal to pass each. And then he headed out to open waters on the Union blockade. It was daring and dangerous, and if caught, the crew was prepared to blow up the vessel. Okay, if they got caught, we gonna blow this bitch up. We gonna hold court in the street. Everybody on this hoe already know what time it is. All right, the homie got the signals. He got all of this shit here. We gonna try to run our play smooth, but if it don't work, nigga, then you know we gonna die here tonight. You understand me in a real way? All right. And so power, life, and business. After the war, Smiles commissioned as a brigadier. Okay, the nigga ended up joining. Okay, the courageous escape Smiles became a national phenomenon. It was one of the factors encouraging President Abraham Lincoln to authorize African Americans to serve in the Union military. Congress bestowed 1,500 cash prize on Smiles and went on a speaking tour, recount his heroics and recruit African Americans to serve in the Union Army. During the rest of the war, Smiles balanced his role spokesperson, the Union Navy captain, and planter. All right, so he went back and still was and became and he still was driving the planter. All right, after the war, Smiles commissioned his brigadier general in the South Carolina militia and purchased his former owner's house in Beaufort, South Carolina. Right, and so they said he.
So the brother that stole the ship ended up coming back and still having the ship. He learned all the codes in slavery. All that they give this the whole Black history narrative that they give us. Reason why they say he was a slave is because his dad didn't set his mama free. His mama was Gullah. And so you take the condition of the mother unless the father frees him. So they say he went back and bought his old master, slave master's house. No, he didn't. That's his daddy. His daddy left him the land. That's his house. These are the games they play in history if you do not understand what really happened. That's why y'all need to go get a BCU Platinum Pack and you get a free book. You get a free book, a new copy of my book that just dropped once you do that. That's wild.
They calling this nigga his owner, but this nigga is his daddy, y'all. Okay, so they talking about this nigga a slave, he in slavery and all of this shit here. But the dude they talking about he enslaved to is his daddy. That's his daddy. Okay, that ain't no motherfucking slave. That ain't no slave master. That's that nigga daddy. Okay, his mama raised his daddy. That nigga mama raised his daddy, right? When her owner died, that nigga daddy died. She ended up being with him. Okay, that nigga daddy, Henry. And she ended up getting pregnant by him and had Robert. Okay, and they tell us that nigga is white. They tell us that the slave master was white. Well, you look up there and see how blue black that nigga is. Okay, you can just look at him and tell, ain't no nigga, that nigga is blurple. That black ass nigga, his daddy went white. Ain't no motherfucking nigga got a fro. Nappy head, that nigga shit. Ain't no motherfucking, huh? See, we ain't finna play no game, and that's what them hoes be trying to do, right? Let's walk. After the war, Small Commission, okay, he generously took in some of Mckee family. He generously took in some of Mckee family. They talking about he took them in generously. Nigga, that's his family. Stop playing. Who were destitute. Small started a general store at school for African-American children in the newspaper. His success opened doors in politics, and he soon served as the delegate to the State's Constitution Convention and was elected to both the South Carolina House of Representatives and the State Senate between 1874 and 1879. Served as the United States House of Representatives. He served as the United States House of Representatives, but the tenure was marred by the partisan accusation that he took a $5,000 bribe when the state senate. In 1877, Smiles was convicted of offense and sentenced to 3 years in prison. Smiles was released pending his appeal. However, in 1789, I can't say that part. Okay, let's walk. Do y'all know who that is? Cash App question. Do y'all know who that is? Cash App question. Do y'all know who that is? Cash App question. Do y'all know who that is? All right, fuck it then. This is my ancestor. Okay? This nigga who you looking at on the screen right here, when you're talking about African American history, or you talking about black people in its totality in America, it probably was nobody greater than this nigga right here. But I'm gonna tell you something, homie. He learned from a white boy.
Funded by him.
He did. And what I'm saying, where he learned, I'm not telling.
He was funded by him. Son joined the Boule. And Pan Africans love him. And Pan Africans was in love with his son. They have a park in Oklahoma in Tulsa named after him. Yeah. That's a girly girl talking about the cute men running y'all family. All y'all handsome. Girly girl said y'all whole family handsome. Yeah, man. This way y'all need to get the VIP platinum pack. That's 3 years old, bro. That's old school. And shout out to y'all for even watching it, and shout out to y'all for tapping in on the bill, man. Yeah, it's real. Jack say, do he look like he'll whoop somebody? I don't know, man. He was Choctaw and Chickasaw Indian. I don't know. So, some niggas you can't don't let the glasses fool you. You know what I'm saying? I just got these on, man. Because the price gonna go up. But I take these glasses off and deal with a nigga. These glasses, they just to run the bag up. Yeah, I see real good without these glasses. nah, I see real good without these glasses, man. I swear. For real. That nigga fight barefooted. Man, that nigga take his shoes out when he fight. Man, say that nigga different. That nigga take his shoes out when he fight. That nigga want to fight. Yeah, that nigga that came out his shoes. He want to fight. All right. How long we been in here? 2 hours. 278 rocking. What the lights look like? Okay, shit. Hopefully we can get up to 300 likes in the building. I'm gonna drop the link. See if anybody want to come on. We got 2-something in the building. I ain't gonna lie. I seen it when no Indians or nobody or elbows or nothing live in the mornings. Don't nobody be live, but Pan Africans, and they can't get 100 in the chat. They struggling. They numbers and dropping. And right now they sinking like the Titanic. And every day it's a conversation about it. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm debunking this. Why aren't you guys information being respected? Why y'all not pushing y'all line? Every day y'all want to, the Indian or the elbow said this, and there's never no information to put into y'all people. Very, very low vibrational. And I think the results are we're seeing, the lack of interest coming from the people. So, for some odd reason, they feel like it's our fault. Oh, I know what I wanted to show y'all. Hold on, let me take this shit down. Let me see. Let me pull this down. This is what I wanted to show y'all. For those coming to Mexico, this how to drip. This the drip. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You're gonna fuck around, drown out this way. All right, so this is gonna be one of the shirts that we gonna wear. And you can get the socks to match. Yeah, this one of the shirts we're gonna wear on that day. One of those days we'll pick, but we got the BCU joints. Both logos, the logo with the Jaguar, and we got the logo with the Big Chief University. Nigga go. All right, this one right here too. This a joint right here. I don't know. We'll pick which day we wearing them. We're gonna be like 5 minutes away from the ferry, so we're gonna walk down to the ferry. It's like 5 minutes. We're gonna march down there, jump on the ferry, man. 30-minute ride. Then we're gonna go buy some carts. Again, they say they have the best sunsets in the Caribbean Sea. I'll let y'all be the judge of that. But yeah, we're gonna be clean. Here got some other BCU socks too. Some other joints. This how the hoodie gonna look. You're gonna have the Jaguar at the top of the head. And yeah, so these the shirts right here. Them the socks. And that's how we coming, man. Mexico, man. Whole lot of Jaguar. Yeah, that's how we coming. So yeah. So for y'all coming in Dimples, get your dress code together, because them the type of shirt. Those two shirts y'all saw, those are gonna be the colors that we gonna wear. We'll just pick what days. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna show y'all. Hold on, I got some BCU shorts made. Hold on. I got the whole joint. I got the shorts to go with it, the socks. Yeah, we gonna be ready, man. Y'all gotta pack them bags. We 2 weeks out. We 2 weeks out. So yeah, go on get them bags packed. Man, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. No, I'm gonna get out of here. Appreciate y'all pulling up, coming to rock out with the kid. Hold on, I'm trying to order me some food real quick. They close in a few seconds, in a few minutes. Trying to see if I can get my action now. I guess because they sell like brunch. They close a little early. Man, go on, fam, with it. Oh, I know. Come on, man. Place my order, man. All right, bet. They took my order. Hey, shout out to y'all. Hold on, man. What y'all say? What y'all mean? Y'all want me to put another video or something? Y'all want some more work? Or should we just call it a day, man? I guess we'll call it a day. Man, because we got some more work. That's all we got. That's all we have is work. Let me see. That's all we do is work. Let me see. Nothing but work. Big work. Give me some. Nah, that's cool. We're gonna get out of here. Can't find what I'm looking for anyway, and I don't want to look for it. I see the PDFs, but it's cool. Tree said, now make them buy a platinum pack. Tree said, now make them buy a platinum pack. I had to buy a platinum pack. Don't give them the game. That work that we just played right there, we got a whole series on those. Just specifically on that type of topic. The title of that is Black European Royal Bloodlines in America, showing how these royal European bloodlines intermix with royal American Indian bloodlines, and we showed them through history and who they are today. But Dimple say, can we see them shirts one more time? Yes, ma'am. Let me get that up there for you before we get out of here. Dimple say, let me see them shirts one more time. I'm trying to see something. All right, so these gonna be the with the BCU logo at the bottom. Got the BCU logo in the neck. Let's see. We got the socks to match. We got those logos. And we also had the Jaguar logos. I gotta see because it's supposed to be a Jaguar on both sides. Both sides, 2 Jaguars on each one supposed to be. We're gonna have to get that right. And here go the other shirt. We haven't dropped this one yet. We're gonna get sweaters. The sweater's gonna be embroidery, so it's gonna be like a fur. The Jaguar print is gonna be like a fur. You feel me? It's gonna feel like a fur when you wipe it. So turn up. What else we got? Okay, and we got some Jaguar socks too. Them right there gonna be killer. I like these too. My little girl told me I like them the best. These right here. Yeah, so we're gonna be ready. We got the white joints too. And I think we got a pair of these too. I'm not sure. If we don't, we'll get some. But that also got the Jaguar head down there. So you can wear it. Wait, so ain't no what a white and nah, we missing some because it's supposed to be okay. I must be missing the picture because I know I had some orange ones and we had the orange Jaguar head too. It's too much of the same one. We're gonna have to figure that out. Yeah, but I gotta go eat though. I gotta go eat. So appreciate y'all. As long as we got each other, we don't need nobody. Tree talking about y'all not about to keep getting free stuff for free, and I'm paying dues. Yeah, I'm a hater. Yeah, go get that VIP platinum pack, man, and you'll get a free book as well. You get 2 free books. If you don't have them, you get. I'm not black. I'm Indian and American guards. If you go get a BCU platinum pack, and we'll do that. We'll run that for like a week. That deal for like a week. So you'll get those. You get 2 books. You can choose out of which one, out of the 5, which one you want. All right. Let me go get my food, man. Kato say when that book shipped. It shipped the next day. The book shipped the next day. Books went out yesterday. Books went out Monday and Tuesday. So yeah, if you order it go out tomorrow. If you order today, it go out tomorrow in the morning. And so you'll get it. It's priority shipping, so you'll get it in within 2 days. Dimple say I ordered my book. All right, y'all. I gotta go get my the books I already started shipping out. So a lot of y'all to get y'all by the end of the week, because most of them was 2 days. It was only a few that said 3 days. You far away ass niggas. But appreciate y'all pulling up, coming to rock out with the kid. I gotta go get my food. I'm gone.